What's going on there, friends? My name is M2Dates, and welcome back to another episode of Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. We're all up last time. We got started with Vanilla Dome, which is the third world. We completed Donut Plains as well. And now in this part, we are going to continue through Vanilla Dome and possibly get started on World 4. Alright, so let's see. I will gladly take that. So this ghost house actually has dragon coins this time around, unlike the previous ghost houses. So we are actually gonna put in some effort in exploring. It's also, this ghost house does not actually have a secret exit. I believe this is. I think there's actually one other ghost house after this where there is no secret exit in the ghost house. Which is interesting. Okay. Alright, so this part here... Grab that, thank you very much. Alright, grab the... That's a coin block. And we continue, and then now we got these bubble things. So I think when I was a kid, I thought these were like flashlights, and you can just somehow jump on these flashlights. But now I think about it upon thorough thoughts, it's these are actually like bubbles, I guess. If you go in that door right there, by the way, that just takes you back to the previous room, which is cool. These ghost houses are they are intended to be like these complex levels that kind of trick you into getting lost in places. But if you know where to go, then these ghosts aren't really that hard to go through. And I've played this game several hundred times that I should never get lost in these levels. Alright, so this level right here is kind of a crazy one. Especially during a speedrun. In the speedrun, this level is like one of the hardest levels to do. Because, well, it's hard. Like, if you're really good, you can actually use the cape and basically fly over this ride. But because like there are all these like tight spaces, like you gotta go underneath this part right here, it's really hard. And then what even harder is you gotta jump on these new enemies known as blargs, and the blargs have really bad hitboxes. If you fly up over here, you can get yourself a lunar moon. Okay, let's see. This right here is a cape feather. And then we're gonna go and keep on going, avoiding all these blargs. I'm not gonna fly over this ride. I'm not gonna really skip very much of the ride. Oh, that was interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna do too much skipping. I'm not gonna bother with the coin block there because, well, I have 85 lives. It's actually worth noting that if you actually do reset your game, then your life count and your power-ups all reset. So, yeah, it makes getting 99 lives a bit hard. In this block right here is Yoshi. At least it usually would be Yoshi, but I already have Yoshi. And then you can actually, I believe if you fly up... Okay, no, that was the previous part. The previous part, you can actually fly up and skip, like, part of the level. But I didn't take that shortcut because there were dragon coins for me to pick up, so... Not doing it. Not doing it. Alright, go and keep on going. More blargs. And then you can head over here, grab that dragon coin. I kind of flew over or skipped the rest of that ride right there. It's kind of a small skip. I will be doing small skips, so I'm not going to do large skips. That way, y'all can still see a good majority of the level. Alright, so then you can actually fly up over here, and this actually skips kind of doing the rest of the level. At least the intended way, because this is like one last ride, and it'll take you to the end of the level, but you can actually fly up to the top over there, and there's an extra dragon coin, as well as it'll just take you to the end of the level. Alright, so now we get to Vanilla Dome 4, and Vanilla Dome 4 is not as crazy as the previous level, but it's still kind of a mess, because we got these bullet bills that shoot randomly in random Parts? Oh, come on, dude. That was actually pretty bad. Actually, that's fine, because one of the dragon coins kind of requires us to lose Yoshi. So, I guess in hindsight, that really wasn't too bad. Alright. Ugh, nice. So we go inside this pipe right here, and this is the part where you cannot actually keep Yoshi here. And the reason is because your hitbox is larger when you're riding on Yoshi, which means that, like, normally when you're ducking, then your hitbox is a one-tile hitbox, but when you duck with Yoshi, it's still a two-tile hitbox. I believe when you're on Yoshi, you're like you have three tiles of a vertical tiles of a hitbox. And yeah, that's the part right there where you cannot keep Yoshi at all. In advance you can, but not in this version. And by taking that sub area, it actually skips kind of a crazy part where like bullet bills come in like every direction. So taking that sub area is pretty convenient in that regard. So there we go. So now we're going to head into Lemmy's castle. Yeah, they actually tell you, because in the Koopalings did appear in Super Mario Bros. 3. Oh, what the heck? Okay, that was a little unfortunate. Okay, wait. Oh, I killed him. Nice. Yeah, what you're supposed to do in the beginning there is wait for a Magic Koopa to use its magic to hit the blocks to make them disappear, so that way you can actually go down. But if you're big, then you can actually spin jump on the blocks and break them that way. It can sometimes be risky, because if you don't know what you're doing, then you could just die doing that. So what I just did there is I went inside a door that actually is a shortcut through. Because if you keep going, then it'll still take you to this part anyway, but you actually miss the checkpoint in the process. Alright, You can actually make this next part with the cape, but the jump is very tight. So, not gonna risk things, especially in a Let's Play. Alright. So these dry bones right here, if you hit them, then they come back to life, but if you have the cape feather, then... cape feather, you can actually just spin them and it defeats them that way. Just like that. There are normally dragon coins you can get here in the... Oh wow, I made that. In Super Mario Advance version, but... Now we're fighting Lemmy, and the way you fight Lemmy is he comes out of random pipes, so you kind of have to. Oh god, yeah, you don't want to hit the other Koopas, otherwise that doesn't count. So like yeah, they come out like randomly. You can kind of see. Oh man, you can still save that if you're quick enough, but I was barely too slow on that. That's okay. But yeah, you can kind of see on the feet on the bottom, but it's really hard to pay attention to when you have the fireball to worry about. So that's aside from that, not too hard of a fight. And yeah, so that's World 3. We rescue that Yoshi, and then whack! We whack the castle from with the hammer. Mario's triumphed over Lemmy Koopa of Castle Number 3. Mario's quest is starting to get much more difficult. Have you found the red and green switches yet? Oh, what about yellow? I mean, I found all 3. Basically, the game's just trying to hit you to like, hey, maybe you should find these to make your life a little bit easier. But my life is already easy, right? Okay, so here we are in World 4 now. World 4 is called Twin Bridges, officially. Yeah, so the reason it's called Twin Bridges because there's actually 2 ways to approach World 4. The first way... Hold up. Okay, nice. Oh man. That was a little bit crazy. Okay, so we gotta go up over here next, and then I think I have to go down the bottom here for the 3rd dragon coin. But yeah, it's called Twin Bridges because there's 2 ways to enter to approach this world. The first way is this way, which is kind of the intended way to approach it, because this is where you come out from in when you're doing world when you like finish World 3, like the castle that is. And then the other way is up on the top when you do Vanilla Fortress. through via secret exits. Okay, so this way I wasn't really supposed to go here, but this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. All right. So this level here. Oh jeez, that's actually pretty bad. Wait, maybe. Oh my god, how did I not get hit by that? These saws have some pretty crazy hitboxes. Okay, we made it. Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna miss that. I just like did that out of instinct. Oh my god, that's actually some crazy stuff that I just did right there. I can't believe it. Okay, so right now we cannot get the secret exit, so we'll have to be back there later. Instead, we're gonna do the next level, just Cookie Mountain. But yeah, so these next two levels are kind of insane. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay, so we have a new enemy called the Sumo Bro. The Sumo Bro is kind of a pain to deal with because, as you can see, he has all these. He just kicks down the flames, and it brings out like waves of fire, and it's really annoying. Okay. Okay, so I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so back in Lemmy's castle, what I was going to say is, okay, nice. What I was going to say is, you know, Mario 3 was the first game that introduces Koopalings, right? And you know, the only way you'd learn about the Koopalings is some kind of manual. I think like some kind of manual that comes with Mario 3 actually tells you or something. I don't know, because obviously I didn't have that. But you really do learn the names of the Koopalings in Super Mario World. So yeah, and the way you fight the Koopalings is much different in this game compared to Mario 3. Okay, so having Yoshi is good because, I mean, there's technically a way to not have to use Yoshi for the secret exit of Cheeseburger area, but we are going to use Yoshi, and it's probably the way that most people know how to do the secret exit, so let's do this. So I want to show something fun here, and that is that when you're flying past this part right here, you get, if like Yoshi can actually, okay, just watch this. Ooh, right through the saw. Oh my god. Okay, so right here, this is towards the end of the level. I kind of flew all the way over here very quickly, and what you can do is, oh man, I'm so sorry, and then get the Lunar Moon in the process. That's the Lunar Moon of World 4. Sorry, Yoshi. It had to be done. This is one of the unfortunate things about Yoshi in this game. It kind of sucks. As someone who really likes Yoshi in the Mario franchise. I guess Yoshi franchise, because according to Smash, Yoshi is his own franchise. Okay, anyway, it is time to do a very crazy level that I don't like. And that is Soda Lake. And the reason I don't like Soda Lake is because we got these, oh man, Torpedo Teds. This is the only level where you see them. And they just come at you. They're large, and there's a lot of them at a time in this level. So you really have to avoid them. So this can be a pretty scary level when you're for like your first few playthroughs or something. Okay, I gotta make sure I gotta get these blurps out of the way. And then get that Dragon Coin. Then we're gonna get the last Dragon Coin right here. Nice! Okay, there's a wall of blurps coming my way. Okay, good. This level's easier. I find it easier to be with the Fire Flower. I will say that the Fire Flower isn't really that good in this game. As surprisingly as that sounds, because like the Fire Flower has always been really good. And especially in Mario 1 and Mario 3 up until this point. But the Fire Flower in this game isn't really that good, in my opinion. Like, it's situational. Especially, like, in that level. But, in general, I don't think it's that good. Especially in comparison to the cave. Alright, I'm back up to the Vanilla Fortress area. And so if you keep going, and now we're going to do Butter Bridge. So, as you can see, as you can probably tell, World 4 is the shortest world in the game. There are the least amount of levels in World 4. especially if you're only interested in just going through the world. And then all you gotta do is just do 2 levels, and then the castle, and that's really it. It's not that long. But that's what makes it kind of interesting. With the 2 bridges aspect of this world. Uh-oh. Okay, that was... Oh my gosh, okay. Alright, this is fun. Alright, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you get some lives there in the process. And then, guess what? If you look up my life count, I'm at 99. Heck yes, baby. Okay, so you want to make sure you have this lowered down, so that way you can grab this dragon coin. Grab it, thank you very much. Okay. And then we go and keep on going. Alright, right here's a cape feather. I'm gonna actually not grab it because I want to I want to actually keep my fire flower. Okay. Oh, nice. There's a 1-up right there if you need lives. Yeah, I want to actually keep my fire flower if I can. It'll probably be really hard to do, especially in the next level, because the next level is crazy to do hitless. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. All right. Oh man, I don't think I explained that, but with those blocks right there, those green blocks, if you collect 30 coins within the level, then that block contains a 1-up. So it's kind of your incentive of picking up a bunch of coins, but I wasn't able to do it, which is fine. There was so many crazy stuff that it would have been really hard for me to do that anyway. Okay, so this is why this level's crazy. So in this level, we got a lot of these like small bridge areas, but then also we have these flying Koopas that just come everywhere, and there's a lot of them that come out at a time. Then when you get to this part right here, you just want to make sure you take your time, because my god, these Koopas, these angry Koopas, they always kick shells at you, and oh my gosh, wow, they throw shells at you very aggressively. So you want to be very careful about that. I'm gonna avoid this checkpoint that way in case I die. All right, gonna save that. I'm saving basically most power-up blocks in case I lose my cape, because I really want to keep my fire flower. Okay. Alright. So we go inside the sub area. You can pick up these coins if you'd like for lives, but I have so many coins. Oh, okay, and then once you do this, then you can just hover over here. It's very simple. Alright, now I'm gonna backtrack. No! Okay, that's fine. I just gotta hope that I don't lose my fire. Oh boy. Okay, so this is why I saved the power-ups, so I can backtrack for this. Nice. And this is having the green switch pass up until this point is really good. Okay, so here's Yoshi. This is gonna make the last dragon coin a bit easier to get, hopefully. I don't know. Uh-oh. Oh, the lag! Yeah, when there's so much stuff happening, the game lags pretty hard. Okay. Nice! Oh, yes! Okay, wait, but hold up. I'm missing a... Oh, God. Wait, I'm missing a dragon coin. Uh-oh, hold up. This is not good. Okay, here's where I missed the dragon coin. It's towards the beginning of the level, and all you have to do is fly up over here. Okay, back to the level. Okay, I'm back. Oh, jeez. I lost Yoshi in the process. That's okay. And I did die. So that is 1 for the death count, unfortunately. That is what happens when you have to backtrack and things get really crazy in the level. It gets so crazy so fast. Oh, man. Glad I got through it. Unfortunately, with the death, but what can you do? Alright, but here we are, in Ludwig's castle. Oh, yeah, when you're flying, you can actually, oh, real quick, you can actually just jump through here, and this will take you to a sub area. This doesn't say, this is not faster, but I just want to show it off because it's really cool. Anyway, yeah, when you're flying and you do a dive, then you can actually hit the ground, and it defeats all the enemies that are on the ground. Okay, so this part right here, you can actually fly a little bit, and this will actually... flying is faster than running. So, I did that just so I can beat the... oh, what the heck? Wow. Oh yeah, when you're climbing, then you keep whatever state Mario is in. Which is why that happened. I didn't realize I was flying when I grabbed that. Okay. So, unfortunately, I wanted to keep my Fire Flower, but I'm not able to, which makes this fight, you know, a little bit slower, which is fine. Oh, jeez. Okay, okay, you know what? This is okay. Because you know what you can do? So if you hit Ludwig while he's in midair, then it actually skips his attack phase, and there you go. So it's still a pretty fast fight, even without the fire. But with the fire, then you can just do 2 fireballs, a jump, and you beat him. It skips his entire attack phase entirely. So it's still a really easy fight. Basically all the Koopaling fights are really easy. I don't think there's a single hard boss in this game. Which I'm probably just saying that because I've played this game so much that I'm used to how the bosses work in this game. Ludwig von Koopa's days of composing Koopa symphonies in Castle Number 4 are over. The Forest of Illusion lies ahead. Mario must use his brain to solve the puzzle of this perplexing forest. Alright, so, I believe we're still on episode 3, and we've already finished 4 worlds, which is pretty good, in my opinion. We'll be through this game quicker than I imagined. We'll see. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode of Super Mario World, and next time, we're going to begin World 5, Forest of Illusion. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.